Hello, everybody. It's time to start on the survivals in PvZ DLC Edition. Now, obviously the survivals that are in the base game probably won't be too much different. Hard mode will influence things. I don't know if any extra zombies will actually appear in the normal survivals. They probably will in the hard ones. But yeah, I'm going to try and do this mostly using... I'm going to do this Shopless for the normal survivals to try and add some challenge, and I will include some DLC plants to try and make it a bit more interesting. I guess this entire page counts as shop plants, like... Technically, if I use any of these, it's not Shopless, even though they're not upgrades. Yeah, definitely preparing for a flourished survival. Yeah. So let's see, I've got 6 slots because I'm doing Shopless. What do I want to bring here? Okay, I'm gonna do this. There we go. That seems like a good start. Yes, I want to continue with only 6 slots. Nice, a cone head instead of 2 basics, that's easy enough to take out. What are zombies gonna do here? Nothing, that's what. I get one more pumpkin down in time. Yes. Hello, Sass. Okay, football is the threat here. I think I just deal with that using that and bucket using magnet shrooms probably. And I'll get like an extra column of bonk choys too. I mean, while I'm here, is there any other mushroom I want to get involved with here? Maybe I'll do Volt Shroom for night instead over Bonk. Okay. Now, I was never gonna skip this mode. I do actually like the survivals, even if they are a bit slow. Moon's mechanic will work the exact same, I'm pretty sure. Easy flag. Volters. Oh, we do have extra zombies. We do have some DLC zombies in these. That's extra surprising because the normal survivals for day and night don't even have zombies past the night stage usually. Okay. Well, let's bring more pumpkins. And bring some instas, probably. Yeah, let's bring lightning reed, why not? I think Bonk ignores shield, right? Yeah. So screen doors are a complete non-issue. The bonk choy punches are very loud, aren't they? Actually, let's make sure I still have pumpkin. And one more flag. Easy. And that's only like 10 minutes into the stream, so we should get through these in like an hour. And move on to the moon and woods, and then hour and a half, and then we'd be able to start on the hard survivals, probably. Okay, let's do Vault Shroom this time. Make sure I've got Grave Buster with me. And... I can have Imitator Puff Shroom, but without Imitator. I'm barely even able to afford Vault Shroom, that's really funny. Okay, Doom Shroom time. We've got dancing zombies now. I didn't start from the hard versions because I wanted to do the normal ones with Shopless and then do the hard versions unrestricted. And I mean, that normal version took like 10 minutes per day, so... Okay, I need to get an extra Vault Shroom down, thank you. I'm getting so little sun it feels like, even with all these sun shrooms. Oh my goodness, does Voltshroom have less damage than I thought it does? I know it splits the damage between zombies evenly, but even so. I feel like Bonk might have just been better. This might just go wrong. Okay, now I need a long-range support of some kind. Right, so Snoopy seems fairly obvious, because what other chill do I have that isn't an upgrade? I'll leave Gravebuster for another level. Pumpkin, Doom... more Voltshrooms, and Magnet, and yeah, Blood Orange. Yeah, it shredded those dancers so fast, wow. Oh, I should have brought Loom. That's what I needed to do. I needed to bring Loom Shroom for more fun. I can do that next level. Okay, Loom Shroom time, with Mortar Shroom for support probably at the back. More pumpkins, Yulorn, more magnets, Doom and Gravebuster. Oh, the amount of sun. Thank you, Loom Shroom. we've got one more flag to go. Nothing that really stands out threat-wise, not a surprise. Blood Orange is a ridiculously good insta. Easy level. Now for survival pool, which will have a few more zombies that can actually spawn, besides just day, night, and I guess a couple weak moon zombies. Okay, what do I want to do here? Not a lot of really, good options outside of upgrades for the new plants when it comes to survivals. What do I work with here? Repeater, Ampliflower, and I work towards Torchwoods, maybe? That's an option. Day and night were mostly smooth sailing. Early night, I really overestimated how good Vaultroom is. I had a couple instances where the zombies almost broke through, but Instas handled it. Hold on. Annoying the early conehead in the worst possible row. Maybe I put the Ampliflowers in the outer rows where I don't want repeaters anyway. That's an idea, maybe? How's your recharge? Quite slow, so probably not going to get a second one, am I? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. That potato mine is still there, huh? Okay, well I need a wall plant, so I'll bring Tallnut here. And keep it healed up with aloe vera too, why not? I'll bring more sunflowers and like torchwood. And more free Peters, obviously. Oh, you're straight into sending the snorkel down, huh? Aren't the snorkels normally limited to, like, where they can actually spawn? Is that a difference in hard mode, then? Like, normally they don't spawn that quickly in a level. Okay, I need to get torchwoods in these outer rows, I think. Don't eat that torchwood. Ah! Can you stop eating the bottom row torchwoods, please, and let me actually get them down? I did some testing off stream about Lemonade, and it seems like if you try and just make it drown in the pool, it will always land on, like, valid tiles, and if necessary, it will just keep hopping on its own space where you planted it. It will never, like, fall in the water, as far as I can tell. Okay. Let's get more ampliflowers, why not? And ghost pepper because someone wanted to see that if you can put it on the water, which you can, by the way. But I figured I would show it off, since I was asked. Wait. Okay. Of course the football had to decide that's where he's going to spawn. Wow, can you, like, stay healed, please, Toolnut? Oh, screen doors. Okay, view lawn. I need to replace an aloe vera. I hope this works. Oh, I didn't bring lily pad, so I don't have a good spot to put a particularly good spot to put the loom shrooms. Of course. Okay, well. Oh well. It's still going to make me a sun profit. Oh, that was the wrong place to put the lemonade. I did not realise there were so many screen doors stacked there. Okay, well there we go. One more flag. Zomboni? Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay, survival fog. What do I want to do here? Vault Room really does struggle. A lot more than I thought it would. And I also kind of don't want to rehash the same strat again. So, what am I going to do this time? Let's do fume shrooms. And bring plantain. Covers basically everything. I am getting very lucky to not see a lot of cone heads. It's very funny to me how the dynamic of the early game changes between day and night. In day levels, seeing early coneheads is nice because they can be taken out with one insta. In night levels, when you're relying on puff shrooms, it's actually a lot easier to deal with groups of basics. As you can see right here, when the pool coneheads start coming in, I really start to struggle. Okay, good thing none of the ambush zombies decided to be coneheads. Okay. I think when it comes to Endless, I prefer Endless Zones to Survival Endless. However, I do like survival levels. I think I wish that PvZ 2 had survival modes with, if they were, as long as they're able to make them challenging. No, hard mode isn't limiting my seed slots. I can pick as many as I want. I'm specifically trying to do Shopless for the normal survivals, because otherwise they would be pretty easy. I mean, they're still fairly easy. Right, Fume Shroom, Snoopy, Loom Shroom, and Lily Pad Pumpkin, probably? Yeah. And I'll bring Doom. nice amount of sun. And I'll keep bringing loom shrooms so I can keep making that sun. I think I'll switch over to Blover from the plantains. And yeah, that should be good. I don't think I need much more at the moment. I know Loom Shroom technically does also like light up the fog, but the issue with that is it doesn't have 100% uptime like Blover can have. Oh, that's a bit rude. Please don't do that. Oh, what do you mean that pumpkin got eaten? Okay, bring pumpkin again. And more instas, probably. I did not bring a light source outside the gloom. I forgot to bring like Blover to get rid of the fog. Oh dear. One moment. Sorry about that, someone was at the door. Survival Endless and Reflourished would definitely be possible to survive endlessly, depending on what plants they allow. If Tile Turnip and Power Lily are allowed, no combination of zombies in Reflourished Endless, Survival Endless, no matter how awful, will be unbeatable with Tile Turnip Power Lily. You'll just be able to destroy everything endlessly, and it won't even have the level of strategy PvZ1 has. Reflourished will definitely need to think very carefully about what plants they allow, and perhaps what zombies they allow, to try and balance it to be something that's not completely unfair for one side or the other. I don't think I need Loom. I've got enough sun. What does Hurricane... How does Hurricane interact with the fog? Does it, like, actually blow away a row of the fog, or does it blow away the fog as a whole? That's an interesting thing to try out. It does blow the whole fog away, okay. Oh, I didn't even think about the volters here. Can Hurricane get 100% uptime on removing the fog, is the question. Because it does have a longer recharge. Basically, the fog starts to creep back in, but you can handle it. Let's see if I can time this. Haha! No ambush for you. What is left? Oh. The backup dancers got frozen off screen. The Zombotanies do not matter for Survival Endless because you can bring Puff Apple if it gets that bad. Puff Apple will cheese every projectile zombie that it can deflect, which is most of them when plant fed. The only thing in Survival Endless for Reflourished that might be a problem would be Berserkers. But Magnet Shroom exists and completely shuts them down, and if there are too many for magnets to handle, plant food spam still helps. I truly think with Tile Turnip there is no way that Survival Endless would be hard and Reflourished. They would have to ban Tile Turnip. But if they do that, then some zombies like Berserkers perhaps become problems. I think saying that it would be impossible to live forever, however, is very unlikely. The only way they can truly make it impossible to go forever is with, like, zombie leveling, which I don't think anyone wants to see. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm gonna try for melon strats. I feel like melon is just the only thing I really have as an option. And then I will pair this up with squash for my Insta, yeah. I mean, if zucchinis on botany... How long does it take for the zucchinis on botany to fire the first projectile? Because it doesn't have a lot of health. You could just filter it out before it ever fires a projectile with most area of effect plants, surely. I don't think you'd even need tile turnip shenanigans. You probably just have, like, one laser beam, maybe two, and that instantly, like, full counters the zucchini zombies. Because they don't fire instantly. Okay, if you're worried about fishermen, infinite force field, again, if you've got tile turnip, that's another thing. You just repeatedly plant food and the force field will never go down. And keep in mind, with the sheer number of zombies, it's extremely unlikely you'll fight more than like 2 or 3 big threats at once. You can always slightly adjust your strategy based on the zombies if necessary. There can be a few plants that are like flex slots that you switch up based on what's currently attacking. You have to keep in mind that although the zombies are a lot more powerful in Reflourished than they are in PvZ 1, you also have a lot of more powerful plants to work with. The infinite force field would not suddenly get out DPS'd by Zombotones if you've got Tile Turnip. If you have Tile Turnip and Imitator Power Lily, the force field will still last like a wave or two, and that's all you need to be constantly refreshing it. You are assuming that every level will have every Zombotony and Berserkers and Fishermen at the same time. That's not how this works. You're not gonna get every single threat all at once. It's not going to be that difficult unless they ban Tile Turnip. If they do ban Tile Turnip, yes, it might be very difficult, but there will still be ways to cheese things. Anything will happen eventually. Not anything that is possible will happen eventually. But that doesn't mean you're going to get multiple consecutive levels of, like, all the worst threats at once. We don't know what the limits of how many zombies it can, like, send are. We don't know if it's going to be like, ooh, once you've got... Maybe they can only send like 10 different zombie types in a level, and then actually getting a combination of 10 where every single one is a huge threat that needs to be handled differently. That's not going to happen. And it's not going to destroy your defense if it happens once. Because it's not going to happen multiple times in a row, that's for sure. I'm gonna hold off on getting more melon pulps for now. Oh, that is not the nicest ambush. Okay, I'm gonna do that melon pulp at least, and it might just die anyway. Okay. This is tall nut, umbrella leaf, instas that go on the roof. Well, okay, which ambushes though? Do we know which ambushes appear in this endless? And if multiple different ambushes can stack on each other? Keep in mind, you can have like the entire lawn pumpkined, and any plant that's getting plant fed off of tile turnip will be able to get plant food pumpkined. So most ambushes probably aren't going to be a problem unless they're spawning like mid-lawn wall counter zombies. Okay, yeah, umbrella leaf to deal with that annoying ambush, and you know what, let's bring Ampler Flower. Yeah, I don't need flower pots. I've already got a good lawn of flower pots. Okay. Tall nut, loom mushroom, coffee bean so it works. Ghost pepper, blood orange, and more melon pulps. I really need to replace that bottom corner. Thank you, good. I'm gonna have to replace that bottom corner again at this rate. The impression I get from Loom Shroom is that it's really overpowered at night, and then during the day it just makes an okay profit. Yeah, let's add in some magnet shrooms. With that, I have completed 5 flags in Survival Roof. So now we get to probably what's going to be the hardest one to do Shopless. Survival Moon. Oh no. Okay. So, obviously I need Sunshroom, obviously I need Pulp Shroom, obviously I need Flower Pot, and obviously I need Loom Shroom. And I guess Mortar, probably. And then it's like Blood Orange, I guess. And that is my loadout for the first flag. Okay, this does barely solo, I think. Yeah. That I'm probably just gonna save up for a Blood Orange, aren't I? Hello, thank you. Hello, Mortar Shroom, please. Thank you. Okay. Unfortunately, I barely made any sun off of that, but at least I negated the Blood Moon ambush. Okay. Now I do this. So yeah, I do like you, no, not you, you four, and you, and more of you. Why are the cone heads stacked up in that middle row like that? That's not very nice, is it? Oh, please last for the duration of the Blood Moon. No, no. I was hoping this could hold out for one more flag without really getting proper improvements to my DPS. It's looking like that might not have been the case. I might just lose here. Oh, you can't attack now, can you? Ah! Okay, you know what? I am gonna do this. I'm actually gonna greed more on the sun and rely more on instas on the first flag. And then I can try and maybe get melon pulps for the second flag. Please stop spamming the cone heads. I want to deal with basics, not cone heads. Okay. Oh, a full basics wave? Heck yes. Now I just have to hold out to the flag and loom plus doom. Okay, I have an awful lawn right now, but I have hope. Honestly, this doesn't look amazing, I will admit. Hold on, actually, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do this with Magnet. Magnet and Fume kind of just demolishes what the zombies I've got here. I'm going to do Walnut for cost of it. Or do I do Walnut and... No, I need Loom Shroom. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I think this wins. I do not want to imagine trying to do this on the hard version of this survival. I just have to get plants down fast enough. That's going to be the issue because I'm being limited by the flower pot cooldown. Let's do this for some sun. Please don't eat the magnet shroom there. I'm getting no value out of this loom because what is that wave? I'm getting some out of this wave, though, I think. Please. Ah, I didn't last long enough because it got eaten. Okay, and then Doom. Oh, wait. Can I hold off from the Loom Shroom? Yes! Okay. Now I bring Melon Polt. And I upgrade to Tall Nuts. View Lawn, I also want to bring more magnets. And Lumen Doom. Are you kidding me? No, 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 no. Stop. Stop. Spare me. Let's stop you from jumping over that again. I need more sun. Bloom Shroom, help me. You're not getting me the sun I need because the zombies aren't dying fast enough. Oh, how I wish I could use Imitator Loom Shroom. Okay, I have a melon in every row. Surely that's good, right? That's good enough for the moment. Okay. I need to get magnets back. This should hopefully work. I'm a little worried not having Doom, but I think I'm gonna be okay. Actually, if I don't have Doom, I should probably only be using Loom Shroom on the blood. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I also hate that screen doors are here because they're wasting magnet shrooms that should be hitting the football. Oh, Stop. Don't you dare put a zombie down there, Bungie. Okay, good. Okay. I finally, like, kind of stabilized. And I only have one flag to go anyway. Okay. Melon, Toolnut, Loom, Blood Orange, Ghost, Doom. Wait, no, I need Flower Pot. I think Ghost is the least useful thing here. Loom value. Okay, that's ready. That healed up that crater. Good. That tool nut is going to need repairing. It might just go down outright. There we go. There we go. Took me 2 tries, but that's done. Now we have survival woods. This is going to be way easier. The only thing I really need to remember is make sure I have explosives to deal with bushes. I will also try using Oak Archer here. It's not going to be that useful long term, but hey, it's better than nothing. Yeah, that should do. Oh, I can just cherry bomb those. Are you kidding me? Squash can't even hit a zombie in a bush, even if it's targeted it before it was in a bush? What? How does Squash find new ways to aggravate me? I thought PvZ 2 Squash did that, not PvZ 1 Squash. Why? Why are you like this? Is it just your destiny to be the most aggravating Insta ever? Okay, this is going to be a rough final wave because of my lack of AoE plants and my instas being on cooldown. Okay. Well, all this is telling me is bring AoE. Bring an area of effect plant. Let's try Voltstream again. and since I now have it, because I've got Coffee Bean, I'll bring Doom as well. Yes, I would like to continue. Are you kidding me? The Doom actually got eaten? I was so certain that dancer would die faster. Again, Voltshroom kind of letting me down. I really need to get Doom down. Okay, now I'm good. Now the issue is I still need to pumpkin everything, admittedly. How are the pumpkins going down so fast? What? This isn't normal. Okay, that Vulture is so dead. What? I cannot get the Voltrooms to stay alive at all. Okay. I think what I'm learning from this is to just not trust Voltshroom to do anything. I thought I had heard before playing this mod that Voltshroom was like one of the most overpowered plants. I don't see that. Like, if I was not doing Shopless, I would not be even considering this over glue. And I'm starting to run out of sun too. Ah, you... I need to time this where I know it won't get eaten. Don't you dare knock back that into the Voltshroom. Okay, good. You didn't. This is not an ideal placement, but I just need to keep that safe. And that one ended up dying instead. let's try this. Okay, good. The bushes are actually more of a problem than I thought they would be. Mostly because I have too little seed slots to work with. And also because Vaultroom just sucks. Okay, can I just, like, hold out for one more flag, please? I definitely have to just pivot to some other strat, because Vaultrooms are just dead now. I don't know what other strat I'm pivoting to. Just that I am. Okay. Snoopy and Insta-Spam. How about that? Maybe it can work? Yeah, that's probably just it. I think I'll just try Insta-Spam. Oh, that... Okay, good, that's dead now. That one is dead because it's lost the helmet. Oh, that is not where I meant to put the ghost pepper. I meant to put it a row below that. Oh, maybe it works out? If it hit that football, I think. Okay, the instas are all on cooldown. And I have to survive another, like, 4 waves. Okay. I I can cherry bomb here at a good timing. Okay. Blood orange is not ideal for this though. I hope that football wouldn't get the speed boost there. Okay. This ghost pepper should clean up most of this. Time this well. And then cherry bomb's nearly off cooldown. Welcome to my showcase of why instas are just overpowered. Now, the gloves are off and I can actually use shop plants for survival hard. As well as using all my seed slots. So which shop plants do I want to be working with this time? You know what? I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense to go for like plasma gatlings just because they're cool. Ooh, hold on, I just thought. Imitator. Okay, sun spam time. Wow, such a threatening zombie. I wonder what I'll do. Oh, really? That happens in PvZ1? Stupid wide pumpkin hitbox. Okay, I guess I'll squash you then. Now watch as the level will decide to give me screen doors every set of flags. to just try and make my life worse. Okay, brickhead zombie. I guess the firepower was a good idea. Okay, repeater, Gatling pea, plasma wood, double pumpkin, split pea, and as preparation for vehicles, spikeweed, spike rock. Yeah, that seems good, and then maybe I'll bring Twin Sun. Oh, you... Okay. I see. That is a difference between hard and normal mode. Normally you would not show up until the flag. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, seeing diggers immediately kind of threw a spanner in the works here. I'm not. No. Oh no. I don't have sun. Excuse me? I can't put down a pumpkin there yet. Okay, now I can. And then I can put split pea in there. And deal with that annoying digger zombie. Ghost pepper down here again. More twin sun. I need to greed for later. If it's gonna keep being this bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, problem. Digger in the bottom row. I have nothing to handle this. Come on, potato pumpkin in time. No! The instant diggers. I was not expecting. I don't have a flag to set up. Please let this next flag be a bit of a rest wave. This is fine. Wait, I need regular torchwood. Okay. The good news is I don't need to keep the split peas alive. The bad news is everything else. How is that bottom row doing so badly when it's the one with the double Gatling peas? I know it doesn't have plasma wood yet, but what? Now it has. Is that going to be okay now? At least I don't think any fishermen are throwing nets, which is very good to know. This is only survival day hard. So yeah. This is gonna be hell when I get to Moon. What's up now? Okay, Phantom Knight, Catapult. And more digger zombies. View lawn. Catapults will crush them when they're in pumpkins, won't they? Well, let's see how this goes. Yeah, they do crush when they're in pumpkin. Okay. Probably gonna have to umbrella both those. We do 2 umbrellas anyway, because there's a good chance the spike rocks go down. I'm seeing a badly damaged pumpkin too. Not what I want to see. Okay, I think everything is sort of stabilized. Phantom Knights... Oh no, Phantom Knights have the same, like, resistance to fire T-Splash that you get from Zombonis and Screen Doors. I've just realised that. Okay. Could be worse. Trash can zombie drops a pile of trash when the trash can is destroyed. Okay. This is probably good for me, actually. If the ladders make it to any of the front plants, then they just stop taking damage from most zombies. I guess on the off chance something goes wrong, I bring some plants to replace lost ones. Oh, I just realised, there's like... can they not drop the trash because there's plants on those tiles? In this case, the spike rocks. Money. Okay, that's not good. Because they actually got past the torchwood. Thank you, plasma wood explosion. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, that's the 10th flag. That was an underwhelming 10th flag. I thought there were 2 more. Okay. Survival Night Hard. I have now learnt that I need to fear these levels. I need to truly understand just how terrifying they can be. So... I think at night, I probably don't need Twin Sun because I can rely on Loom Shroom. Especially if I decide to imitate it. Okay, Sunfield created. Conehead will be shredded by that, hopefully. Good. Come on, quickly take them out. Yes, I did make a profit there. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna get through this survival and maybe Paul. Uh-oh. Quickly. Ah! Okay. Please don't give me digger zombies immediately. Oh, that's almost worse. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm obviously double pumpkining. And then I guess I'm doing magnet, spikeweed, spike rock, probably. And just hoping magnets catch enough of them that none of them can explode. Is there anything I should be prepping for? I suppose I should prep for digger zombies. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's get some back glooms. That is not where I wanted to dig up. Oops. I'm thinking I might add cold cannon as a way to deal with certain zombies that glooms would get overwhelmed by. I love how Loomshroom just makes it so I have more sun in this than I do during the day. I suppose digger zombies do get caught by the magnets, but probably not consistently enough, right? I definitely still need the glooms here at the back to defend, and they also help against imps. Oh, there is actually an alternate strat I could try to defend with. I'll save up for daytime levels. Probably save up for doing. Oh, you can appear. Cool. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna prepare for that with cob cannons and lots of explosive instas and squash and That puff shroom actually lived the entire... Wow, okay. Actually, no, I don't need loom shroom. Look at how much sun I've got. Okay, I was worried for nothing. Okay, what threats actually are a problem? I think I get some umbrella leaves in and some more attackers and use loom shrooms to maintain my sun production and I'm good. Nothing really here that scares me much. I'm gonna do double loom shroom now, I think. Like that. Bring some more pumpkins. Prepare umbrella leaves in case of catapults. And... electric pea. There we go. Okay, that didn't take out any spike rocks. That would have annoyed me. So much sun. Who needs sun shrooms? I didn't even put pumpkins down, did I? Oops. Okay, we've got balloon zombies. I wasn't really thinking about them, but yeah, I can just blow over you. Nothing else here is a threat. Okay. Did not mean to put down a pumpkin there, but whatever. And with that, that's another hard survival taken down. I'm thinking right now, looking at the time, it's probably best to save the pool hard for next week. So next week I'll go through pool, fog, roof, moon and woods hard, finishing off all of the survivals, which will probably take the entire stream. And tomorrow I am playing more Test of Might in PvZ2 Reflourished. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, and that's it for today.